How y'all doing? I got some news coming to you guys. Hey, this is CURTIEECOOL, I'm back again on this case. I got some final conclusions, what I think could have happened. I mean, I gave this stuff a lot of thought, and this is what exactly could have happened. Let me start out by saying there's going to be a lot of people out there who's going to love me, and there's going to be a lot of people out there who's going to hate me, baby. But this is my final conclusion, what I think that happened. Check this out. I finally put all this stuff together, y'all. And I was thinking about it. Now, I'm going to bag this thing up here starting from at the gym. When AJ says, okay, somebody put a note on the car saying, we are watching you. Okay. Now, that same note all of a sudden shows up in the house after the killing. We are watching you. Now, this is what I think that happened now. Check this out now. Now, I'm beginning to feel like, all of AJ's friends was doing drugs. They all was doing their thing, baby. Now, the drug dealer who was supplying all of the drugs, I'm saying to Josh, AJ and his buddies, all these people was using drugs. Okay? Now, the Armstrongs got tired of all of this activity going on in the house. They was very disgusted about the way things was going, especially when, hey, look, they did not like AJ's lifestyle, the way it was going, and so they started getting on him about this stuff. Look, we want you to do better. You're making bad grades, you're dropping out of school. We understand you got a scholarship, but all that's going downhill right now. So anyway. Oh, wow. But I'm going to tell you what I'm saying here. I'm going to make this short and to the point. Okay, what this note says, we are watching you. I feel like that this person who wrote this note at the gym was somebody that knew AJ, let's say, who was supplying the drugs to AJ, okay? So AJ invites this guy to the house. He supply all the drugs now. So therefore, AJ is doing drugs, Josh is doing drugs, all their buddies, all their friends are doing drugs. So this is what I think that happened the night of the murder. Little sister set the alarm and went to bed at 10 o'clock. Okay? AJ, Josh, and his buddy, the pusher man, was in the house on the 3rd floor. So now, before the little sister set the alarm, she let Josh out the house. But now, the person that was left into the house was AJ and his little buddy, who dealt drugs and supplied the drugs. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. What could have happened at this point, y'all? I feel like they had enough time to think about a lot of stuff. And that's when they came up with this plan, okay? AJ would grab a pillow, grab his father's gun. The other drug dealer or the hitman was scheduled to hold the pillow over the father's head while AJ shoots his mother, and this killer drug user held the father down while AJ walked around on the other side and killed the father. He shot him one time. I feel like it was only 3 bullets in his gun, because I'm going to tell you why. Did you hear when they said AJ had shot into the floor a couple of times? You know, 2 of the bullets was wasted. And if this gun hold 5 bullets, 2 of the bullets was wasted. So with 3 bullets left in the gun. So that tells me when he shot the mother 2 times, the drug user, the dealer, was holding AJ's father down, and he walked around, AJ walked around on the other side, and this is what could have happened. He shot his father 1 time. If he could have shot him 2 or 3 times, he would have. But it was only 1 bullet left in the gun. So that's why he was shot 1 time. Now, this is what could have happened after the shooting. Okay. Now, the plan was they run downstairs. AJ cleans the gun up, set it on the table, and make sure all the fingerprints are wiped down. They discussed this. Look, you need to do something, get rid of all the evidence, make sure ain't no fingerprints or nothing on the gun, just get rid of it. So now, it's either 2 things that could have happened at this point. AJ let this guy out the back door, or he hid out in the attic. Now you think about it, I don't know how many square feet is this house, but if you think about it, that's a pretty big size house. And I'm thinking either the killer, after he helped AJ, this is what could have happened, he hid out inside the attic. Now when the cops arrived, AJ unarmed the alarm. He says, "This is all my fault." They finds a note and it says, "We are watching you." Okay, all of this stuff went hand in hand. We are watching you. That note was already written a long time ago to throw the cops off. But I feel like the helper, his killer, helped him hold the father down while AJ shot his father, and it was only 1 more bullet left in the gun, so that's why he didn't get shot 2 or 3 times. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, what could have happened. You know what I mean? It's so sad it happened like this, but this stuff was on my mind, and I really had to just share my final feelings, what I think, what could have happened. And all of this stuff is pointing to one killer. The Armstrongs was very disappointed in AJ, all his bad habits. I mean, it was like, you know, you got a scholarship, you know, and you doing all this stuff and you destroying your scholarship. You're making bad grades. You're dropping out. We spending all this money taking care of things and you can't keep up your good grades, and you're going down the wrong path, you know, and you're hanging with this drug user, drug pusher man. You know, we don't want this in our house here. I mean, so I kind of feel like he could have been hiding this guy out in the house, you know, doing drugs. He's selling drugs to him. I mean, there was a whole lot of stuff going on with this drug thing. with AJ and Josh. They was all doing drugs together, but I feel like Josh had already left the house after 10 o'clock because the little sister had armed the alarm. But this is what could have happened. And I feel like it could have been some important facts that was left out of the case. I mean, because I'm thinking now, if they would have looked inside of the attic and went up inside of the attic physically right after the killing, they probably would have found some very important information somebody had been hiding up in that attic. And it could have easily went, like once they set out, surround the house with yellow tape and set out barricades and wouldn't let anybody, in the area. I mean, they was watching the front. But what about the back? So now I'm thinking, if this killer was hiding out up in the attic and he waited until everybody shut it down. Now, they may have had security or somebody watching the front, but I feel like this killer, this drug dealer, AJ's friend, he pretty much knew that house pretty good because they had already talked about it. And so I feel like what could have happened, he just waited it out inside of the attic. And once they did their investigation of the house and they shut it down, let's say 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, now I feel like the killer easily could have just come down, either let itself out, or it was an escape plan out through the attic. I mean, I still feel like it was an escape plan. It was an escape plan. But I just feel like this is my feeling that AJ was the shooter. And I mean, it's no other way to not look at it that way. And I feel like the helper helped hold his father down while he walked on the other side. And he could have shot his father one time because it wasn't any more bullets left inside of the chamber. You know what I'm saying? This story is fictional until proven guilty. But this is the way I see the final facts, what I think that could have happened. It's so sad it happened this way, but this is the way it could have happened. Hey, this is Curdy Cool. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Curdy Cool, the YouTube investigator. I do this stuff online only. I help figure people out. I just enjoy what I do. I donate my time, help figuring different situations out. And I just do this on YouTube. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please find in your heart to just look down below and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, hit the like, tell your friends, pray for this family. I don't know what to say, but I'm blown away. But this is what I think that could have happened in this case. There's going to be some people who's going to love me, and there's going to be some people who's going to hate me. But I'm sticking to the facts, baby. I'm sticking to the facts. And if you are the real killer out there, you know who you are. But anyway, this is Curdy Cool. Thanks for tuning in. Take care and have a beautiful day. Okay, bye.